All right, it is time for pre-market prep at the close.
Three consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to pre-market prep at the close. Spencer Israel, Joel Elconin, getting you into the last half hour of today's trading session. Joel, how are we doing out there today?
Oh, a little bit stormy out here. Running on the generator here. So
if it's stormy by you, it means the storm's coming to me.
So if I go like that and then it kicks back over to my weather one, I may be gone temporarily, but should be okay. Things were okay off the open. Looked like we were just going to sail up, take out that 43, 48 high that we had talked about. And Oil had a different idea, but anyways, we had the dip to 43.20. Buy the dippers coming in on cue. New high for the move, new all-time high, and need to close above 42.74, which looks like it's a pretty safe number right here heading into the last 26 minutes of the session. Crude, probably some inventory numbers at 10:30, and they took crude out to the woodshed. Oh boy, 71.07. Then you got to bounce up in the 72 handle. Did not go over the news, but I know there's some inventory numbers, supply numbers. Do you have that in front of you?
And there's also some OPEC BS. These guys can't agree on anything. Excuse me. So what is it? So the UAE wants to increase its production, and the Saudi Arabians are not having it.
You know why? You know why they can't have a meeting, Spencer?
No,
because they got everyone out there pumping away, man. Just getting that stuff out of they got all decks on hand. They have the princes, the princesses.
No. That's
they do.
No, that's part of the problem, Joel. Is they're not all busy because they've got these supply cuts that are going on. So the problem is they're not busy enough. They want to get. But they all want to be the one to increase their supply. They all want to do it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess I can't use the bridge in Florida joke anymore. But they're pumping it, Spencer. They're pumping. They're bringing everything they can out of the ground. But anyways, so crude had the dip, and now it's coming back tough. 2 red candles in a row. Last time we saw 2 red candles in a row, we saw 3 red candles in a row back here in May. So we'll see what happens. Nothing there sticking out at 71.07, but definitely a bad day in the crude oil market. Gold, that black gold, yeah, that's right.
Black gold, yep.
It's up 1060, just not exactly sprinting away from 1800. Missed yesterday's high on the upside. Silver, that's up about 8 cents, 26.25. Bitcoin, holy mackerel, what are you Bitcoin traders gonna do? Yeah, it's consolidation. What happened to my lines here? Oh, when my computer got knocked off. I'm gonna do lines within lines here and say, man, this is tight. When is this thing gonna move? Let me do this. That's at about 32.2. And then on the upside, I know where that's at, 36.5, because I got faked out. But look at that. Look how much. Not only is it a trading range for the last 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 days, but look how this was like an important area on this day. And then how it was an important area on these 2 days. So, uptrend, right? Uptrend in Bitcoin, long-term uptrend, a decline, a consolidation. So, boom, move higher. That would be what technicians say. But I don't know. Old Joel's going to beat his chest on the AMD call. Let me go to my AMD call here. And kaplooey. It didn't quite get there. Oh, the triple top on the triple top area. Man, there must be, wait, I don't want to do that. There must be some really smart people listening to the pre-market prep show, because they got out there and they whooped on this thing. Got to 95.44, 95.41. That was a high from yesterday. So you could have gotten filled at yesterday's high. And the only reason Bill Big D has mentioned that is like, boom, look at those 3 highs in this area. That is a big level. Fill in the gap here. It's not dead, but that's a bad bar. Let's see how are the other stuff holding up on this? How's Micron holding up? Earnings day low on Micron. Oh, there was not an earnings day low. Oh, what's going on with NVIDIA?
Yeah, the whole sector today.
Oh, hey, it's a red candle, folks. It still got, well, what do you got? Hey, Bill Big D, here's a level for you. Actually, I'll send it to you on Twitter because I'll send you a private message on Twitter on that. NVIDIA, that's what you're looking at that. And then who else are the big chip daddies? Oh, you know what I want to take a look at?
Texas Instruments, Intel, Qualcomm.
I don't even have to look at. Look at Texas Instruments. That's a Texas top in there. Oh my Lord! Look at all those highs in the same area. I know Intel. What's that thing at like $40? Let's see what Intel is doing. It's holding on, but it hasn't gone anywhere. It looks like it's clinging to that 56. You know what I wanted to check on? AVGO. Because it had that bad day, and we were talking about the 475 area. Hanging out here a little bit too long. Who else goes in here? AMAT? Or am I just making stuff up here? Bad day for AMAT. Who else is in the chips?
Xilinx. No, they're merging with AMD, supposedly. I don't even know if that's happening anymore.
That deal. You always say that, Spencer. Write that down. Xilinx.
Yeah. Xilinx. Well, wait, there was a headline like a couple weeks ago about that merger as it pertains to Europe. I don't know. I can't remember anymore, but I don't know if that merger is even happening.
Europe. I think that deal's still going through. Let's see. Did Xilinx collapse? Let's see.
Well, it's down.
No, it's probably been moved. Well, it's getting hit today.
Look at that. It's getting hit with AMD is what it is.
Look at the arbitrageurs in this thing, man. They were selling the 145s. And then they were selling the 95.40s too. Wow, what a hard top there.
And
maybe a lot of times.
What about Taiwan Semi, TSM? This one's interesting.
Oh, Emily Weiser asked me about this one. I told her to try and hold on, and I'm probably regretting it. Well, I talked about trying to get to yesterday's high. Emily, I hope you sold yesterday's high, 120.96, 121.05 high. This is hanging on by its chinny chin chin. 18.4. Oh, look at all these lows. 18.03, 18.41, 18.22, 18.21. Need I say more? If they take it under 18, or the Chinese government, well, they can't crack down on them, right? They're Taiwanese, but I'd be careful on this one under 118. That looks like a slippery slope.
Emily says it's okay. She did sell.
All right. Thank you. Yeah.
And
thank you, Emily.
Jason W. in the chat. Congratulations, man. Email shows at benzinga.com. I tried to find you the other day for your donut pick last week. Nice job.
What do you do?
We did a very informal, casual chat challenge from last Tuesday to last Friday. And when I was hanging out on the stream before you came on there, and I actually almost won, Joel. I came in second, but Jason W. got me with donut. So congrats to him. So Jason,
what did he win?
Well, we'll send Jason the shirt. We'll just send him back.
Bad month of Benzinga? You only send him a shirt, or what's going on there?
I'll send him a shirt from your house. How about that? Okay.
I found some classics. I didn't rip out the 4th of July one. Maybe I'll do that next 4th of July. But this what's going on with the oh, come on. Why wouldn't this my computer, man, these power surges, I'm gonna have to figure something out or it could just be an user error. 1860, you donut lovers. You better get back over 1860, and you got exact bottom at 17. I'm predicting tomorrow's range from 1710 to 1845 in donut.
So I'd be curious to get your thoughts on Macy's here.
Macy's.
Yeah.
All I know is that you could have retired buying it at 18 and selling it at 19. And then when it broke above 19, you had to cover. But when it came back down, let me see. Oh, It broke down through 18. Look at that. That trading range that held forever actually gave away today. Not good. Now that 18 is going to be super extra major. What happened at Macy's? Did they like cancel the parade or something?
No, nothing. I just saw the chart today and thought it was interesting.
Yeah. I mean, look at how long that trading range held up. And then what's also kind of interesting, wow, this is 5 bad days in a row. So much. Ooh, retail getting that's not pretty. But look at this. And then we talk about momentum. So this is the shorter term chart, but just talking when you're getting ready to break big numbers. You had traded in this 18 to 19 trading range. Like, and every time you hit 18, even yesterday, you hit 1787, which is lower range, and you bounced to close at 1826. So you had less distance to go to crack that 18. There probably weren't as many bids there because it had been cleared out so many times. So open 18, couldn't take back the close. Once it came back down through that open, boom, 1705. Folks, Macy's is in trouble here. Any pop to 18 is going to be met with all kinds of sellers. Kohl's, bounce off. I don't know if that was earnings heading back down. What else? What about Nike? Is it Nike at 160?
Tyler Hoseman is on the same page as me. He's looking at the gap, which I was also looking at today, because the charts look very similar. Macy's and the gap.
Oh boy, I tell you, just looking at that Macy's chart here and looking at this $31 level, down 89 cents. I mean, yeah, okay. So you got this other low here, right? But that's at 30.42. Folks, mark that down. The stock could very well get Macy'd here if it takes out 31.
What else did I want to look at here? No, actually, that was kind of it. There was a few other news things today. I don't know if you saw CVS spiked on a report this morning.
That
spike, that green candle.
What was the report I meant?
It was Amazon Care is gonna do something with CVS. Or Amazon had approached Aetna, which of course CVS bought.
Nice.
As far as getting on the platform. So that's what.
Is that me or you pinging that?
That's me.
Yeah, no one sends me any messages.
I can't get
or calls me or texts me. Except my kids. That's all that's important. What's interesting is you did take out yesterday's high, but you failed. You took out that 82.13, went to 38. Now you're back down 81.21. Almost matching ranges on this one. So if you want to be patient, see if it takes out 80.25, then you tag it. If it can clear 82.38, play it from the long side. But matching range days.
What else did I want to look at? I wanted to look at I wanted to look at Tesla, because Morgan had this note that Tesla.
Wait, what? What did they say?
Adam Jonas said that Tesla could be in the crosshairs in China as it relates to the DD fiasco going on, and so maybe there is some increased risk to Tesla in China. Because they're already looking at DD, and they might as well look at Tesla while they're at it. It's basically what Jonas said.
You know what?
So
that guy changes his opinion on Tesla more than I change my underwear.
He's not changing his opinion. He didn't. He didn't change his rating. He didn't change his risk. He just came out with a note saying there's now like increased regulatory risk in China for Tesla. That's all he's saying, which we've basically been talking about the past 2 days now, right? So,
or how about this? How about Adam Jonas listens to the PreMarket Prep show, and he saw that and heard that it broke out of like a 10-day trading range, got into a gappy area, and he got a little bit nervous, and he thought that it was going to come down. How about that instead of like the Chinese regulatory thing? I don't know. A couple bad days from Tesla. I just don't like these areas, folks. When you get goes up quickly, comes down quickly. no danger yet. I think you come into the 633, 635 area, you'll find support. That's where you broke out from. But the failure to push it through 700 and then the Annam Jonas node, and best case scenario is 14,000. Worst case scenario is 20. I mean, come on.
Okay.
Try and get him on the show.
Okay.
I don't think we've ever had a Morgan analyst,
just be nice to him. Okay.
What guest have I not been nice to except for Mojo Mike?
I know you're gonna do that's coming. All right.
And the other guy that says I hung up on him. Were you working? Joe was working with me. He was a high frequency trading expert, and he was talking about all the nuances of high frequency trading. And he said, I asked him if he ever traded.
Oh,
and he said no. And I'm like, okay, interview is over.
Okay.
I got in trouble for that.
All right. Mine is looking at Southwest Airlines for a gap up. Are we watching the same chart?
Love?
Yeah.
Love. A gap up?
Yeah, I don't know if we're looking at the same chart here.
I don't know, man.
I don't know what you're seeing. Tell us what you're seeing. I don't know.
Yeah, they're hoping. I tell you, I don't know. I've been talking about this one for a while, and I never thought it would. People were like, buy the dip. I'm selling puts. I'm like, I don't know. And I think this is one where I said, well, sellers at 58. Maybe they'll come down to 57. Well, they came down to 56, and then they came down to 54. And then now they're down at 52. So, to be honest, and it ain't going to happen anytime soon. But I think I would hold out for 44, 45 now in this thing. 44, 244. 3 monthly lows, 372, 409, and 229. Folks, this stock is still up on the year. It closed at 46.61. So, boy, oh boy, how are these other airlines working? What's going on with these airlines? Oh, American Airlines, that's about to be a teenager. Delta Airlines, 43.50 was the number, as that took that out. Boeing, there was bad news on Boeing, right? Something.
There's always bad news on Boeing, Joel. No, there wasn't. What? In all seriousness, I didn't actually see anything.
What's going on with Clorox?
What? That's not one we've looked at.
No, everyone's mentioning it.
We haven't looked at Clorox. I haven't looked at Clorox in months. I don't know. What's going on with Clorox?
I'm not going to make any Clorox jokes.
Okay.
Because I don't want to. Let's see here. This 190 and change is not the all-time high, but it's good enough to draw a retracement for me. Come on down a little bit more. Come on down. Oh, boy, my charts are buggy. Come on down a little bit more. It didn't. I'll try one more time. You know why I don't need a retracement in this one, Easy Mike, is because...
Thank you, Raul. He says Kramer mentioned Clorox. There we go.
Yeah. Kramer mentioned Clorox just as it was on the verge of taking out like a four topper, right? 150, 181.96, 181.70. Yesterday's high, 182.03. So a lot of times you have a whole number like that. You could have been a big seller there. They cleaned it out yesterday. They cleaned out that 182 guy. On the reversal, people got smoked. They couldn't absorb it, and then it ended up. Where did it end up on the session? Did it end up near there? Yeah, they couldn't absorb the 182 sellers. Today, when you had the lower, it was a flat open. There wasn't that paper at 182 because it had been cleared out on Tuesday. Nice move here. I can't find anything. If you're holding out for more on this one, this is not like an AMD top. But I'd be interested in this thing at between 189.07 and 189.17.
All right, Joel, I got to know how much of your Roth IRA is in Newegg, NEGG? All of it or just half?
Let's see here. Short squeeze?
I have no sure. I have no idea.
It was a SPAC, though. Did it turn into a real company?
I have absolutely no idea what this is.
What's Pro saying?
It's how many? It's halted like 20 times today. There, what? Just a volatility halt and some unusual options activity and just
and Reddit.
manipulation.
You gotta sell your peanuts when the circus is in town, and I don't know how much longer it's gonna be in town. You've backed off. Off 80, so we'll see what happens.
So to answer the question is you don't have anything invested in Newegg. Bummer.
Yeah, sure.
Now do I. Bummer. 3:53, 7 minutes left in today's session. Let's do some more questions from the chat because we are at that time of the year where it's quiet and I have not that many things on my watch list. Normally throughout the day, I'm adding things to my watch list, charts I'm looking at, things of note, but it's been a quiet week thus far, so I only have so much to go off of. Though I am curious. Space is quiet today, down 3%.
Oh, space alert!
Yeah, I try to look at that stock once a day. Just
okay, Spencer. What's my space alert?
What's your alert?
Yes, what's my alert?
Oh, if it goes on. Yeah. God damn it. I remember. What'd you say? Was it 40? Was it
no, just put you got the chart there in front of you?
Yeah, okay. So like 43?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
43.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. It had the low at 308, closed that day at 46. Next day, 319 low, closed at 319, but then they moved up the little launch and it launched. And then it came down to a couple 44s, and then today 43.02. You're getting a $2 bounce. Support is support until it's broken. Please mark your 43 down for you traders.
Here's one I did look at today, Johnny Oski as well. I also looked at the Costco chart today because it is breaking out to new all-time highs here, and it looks like it wants to close at or near that all-time high as well.
It is. It's above. It's right. It's making new highs. It broke out. Yeah. Right. It broke out. I mean, that's a breakout. 40047. That was the high from yesterday. And yeah, we've already made a new high. That was the June high. And what did you do today? Boom. You opened up right at that area. And this first day of the 2-day move here in Costco. I mean, I know this thing zigs and zags, but it did that right off the open. Look at that opening tick, low tick. Nice range. Let's see if it can hold on here. But like I said, first day of a 2-day move.
I saw like a viral thread today on Twitter about Costco and how amazing Costco is. And yeah. All agreed.
Do you know that samples are back?
I did know that because I went to Costco the other week for the first time in like a couple of months, and I saw samples. Yes. So
yeah, I tried. Like Lisa got I tried everyone. Like you just gotta watch out for the ones with peanuts. Right?
Or you just roll a little bit of roll the dice, Joe. You gotta roll the dice. See what happens, right?
I don't carry an EpiPen like you do, man.
I don't carry it. I don't carry one.
That's why they had to wheel you out of the office that one time.
That's exactly right. It's exactly right. They had to wheel me out.
I wasn't there.
I was like, Joel needs me. They're like, we got to go. It was the whole thing.
Was Jason like yelling at you? Like, Spencer, did you get that article done?
No, Jason had no idea what was going on. He was like, he didn't know what to say. I think he was that's a whole. Maybe
Jason was worried about his insurance premium going up on you.
That's right. He was freaking out. Insurance probably.
He was like trying to get you booted off the plan.
Okay,
we're losing altitude here, folks.
Yeah, a little bit.
Don't like that 50 handle for some reason. 53.25. Did I have any scattered brain number there? Nah, 52 was only a 1 star. I wouldn't have sold it off a 1 star. 48.25. Man, our open was 42.25. It looks like we're going to close above that. Looks like a pretty good day here. Just a little 7 out of 8 up days, all-time highs. So what are you going to get? Cranbrook Roofing. Is that Cranbrook from like Cranbrook in this area, or is that from somewhere else? But
I don't know.
Thanks
for wait. Here's a question from Tom. So you use TradeStation, Joel. And TradeStation they don't pay us any money. This is just what Joel uses. Do you have what? Why do you use TradeStation? Why do you like it, or what don't you like about it?
Well, I'm such an old dinosaur here.
Yeah.
I've been on it for a long time. I have some proprietary indicators and trading systems that were designed on there.
Okay.
That I spent a lot of money on, and to transform them into another platform
Okay.
would be very expensive. And I've just, I've learned how to use it and just familiar with it. And also, I know they don't pay us any money, but when the markets were melting down and I use other platforms, my trade station, that thing never went down. So I like to have multiple accounts in multiple places. So I just creature of habit and spent a lot of money on programming, and it's reliable.
There's something to be said for that, the not going down thing, because last March, last April, it was not always a guarantee that you're going to be able to get into your portfolio on any given day. I don't want to say every, but like a lot of the major retail brokers had problems.
Yeah.
Right? TD Ameritrade did. Robinhood we know about. A lot of them had problems. It was just so crazy. So
yeah, it was just so much. Yeah. I mean, you used to. When we traded an oldie, sometimes the quote server would go out, and that was like you had like huge positions on. You didn't know what was going on. And then at Bright, I had probably. My technician took years off my light. I ran the servers there, and the servers would go down or something, or Goldman would go down. Couldn't be in there. I just rebooted the thing, but and then the transition to decimals. I don't miss that. But anyways, here we are, a minute into the close. Really, not much of a taper off. We're 14s are up. Going to improve on that new old-time closing high by about 6 points, up about 15 on the session. Just a little bit of selling into the close. That's about it.
I just saw a tweet from Chris Cacci on Twitter. So there was a SPAC deal announced today, and it's getting some love from Edward Norton. Is loving it. Ticker DMYQ, Delta Mary Yankee.
Ed Norton from the Honeymooners?
What? No. Ed Norton, the actor from Fight Club and
Norton.
Ed Norton, yeah. Ed Norton.
I thought you said.
Ed Norton loves DMYQ, guys. So there you go.
Wait, Ed Norton. I think he was in. He was in the Honeymooners. He was Jackie Gleason's friend. He was a pretty good character. Ed Norton.
Oh, all right. There's two Ed.
I bet you he's dead though.
He's
probably dead.
There's two Ed Nortons. Let's clarify. There's Edward Norton and then Ed. I'm sorry.
Let's see if he's dead.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, he died.
Okay.
When did that die?
Edward Norton is what I should have said. Edward Norton. I apologize.
Oh, maybe he's not. Wikipedia is not that good.
Anyway.
Yeah, his real name was Art Carney.
Okay, there we go.
He's very funny. You guys should look him up.
We are closed, and it was another. Oh God, let's see. Up in the Nasdaq, up in the S&Ps, down again in the Russell. Dow Jones was up a little bit today, so man, small caps are getting punished hard.
Yeah, rotation. Got on big tech.
I know.
Right.
That's so out of favor. Wow.
Look at Vintage says greatest actor alive, Joel, and he's not dead. So my apologies to Art Carney and his family. Hector Garcia no longer feels old. So,
all righty, that's a wrap. Joel, we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, man. Have a safe drive home in that storm, and back in early 8 a.m. Okay.
Okay. Everyone, please remember all the information from our show meant to be used as informational purposes, not for investing or trading advice. We got a Benzinga Pro demo coming up right now. Mike Rao is going to spend the hour going through Benzinga Pro, how to use it, how to get access to it, how to get a free 2 weeks, and a subsequent discount. That's going to happen right now. This stream will redirect. Everyone have a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow morning.